Hey guys, what's up? I'm a little bit shook up right now because you know what? Crazy adventure happened last night. Go out to a park with my friend Amy and my friend Sam, and you know what? We went down into a trail. Trail's pretty cool, dark, ominous, kind of scary, you know? Walk in, there's a fork in the road. Bam, you gotta make a choice, right? You got, over here you got the dark, scary, kind of scraggly and crazy part when you're like, you know what, there is definitely a murderous killer down there. But on the other end, you got that nice, happy one, but it's still dark, but it's not crazy, right? So you go down that one, and you're walking. I got Sam on this side, I got Amy on that side, and we're all like, la 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 la. Anyway, we're walking down. We're about 80 million kilometers into the deepness of this dark, dangerous, scary town, right? And I am getting all spooked out, and Amy's making jokes. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, this, like, crazy murderous, like, guy came out and just, like, scared us? And Sam's like, oh, yeah, that would be. And I'm like, guys, stop it. That's super scary. I'm getting a little teared up right now, right? Well, anyway, this is when the guy's like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm going crazy. Amy and Sam turn into robots and they drive off like Autobots style, right? I'm creeping out because they just turned into off-road vehicles and I got my feet going. That's all I got, so I turn around, right? I start running, and the murderous rampager's behind me. He's just walking. But you know what? The walking's fast enough to catch up to me. So I keep running. I'm like, going through trees, going through more trees, jumping over stuff, you know, ducking under. I'm getting scratches and cuts all over my face. I'm getting sweaty. I got blood going everywhere, you know, dirty on my body. So I keep running. This guy's still like, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, nah, murderer. So you know what? It's about 80 million kilometers, so it takes a little while to get back. So I'm tripping over shrubs. And you know what? At this point, I'm asking the universe to give me some sort of sign that I can get out of this. And that's when, BAM! There's like a huge like treasure chest. So I open up the treasure chest. The treasure chest like floats, go, ba-da-na-na-na. This like crossbow like comes out of it, and I pick up the crossbow, and I'm like, what do I do with this? So I just turn around, I'm like, ka-poof, ka-poof. Anyway, like, murderous guys are really good at dodging, right? So he's just like, and he keeps walking at me with his knife, because he's got under like a huge like machete, kind of like Jason. Anyway, keep rocking out. I'm like running around, put the crossbow in my backpack. It's got horrible aim. Anyway, I pull out my RPG, because, you know, rocket-propelled grenades work really great on murderous rampagers. So I turn around, I'm like, boom! Huge explosion comes up behind, but this somehow it just like went right over his shoulder, kind of like, you know, like that, like, oh, I'm like, I was this close. Anyway, so I keep running. I'm jetting down. At this point, you know, I'm starting to run out of breath. I'm like, so, you know, reason time. So I turn over and I'm like, hey man, is there any way you can stop chasing me? No. I'm a murderer. Why were you hiding there in the first place? I mean, deep in the woods, how do you even know if someone's coming out? Well, you were there, weren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. So I keep going, and I'm running, right? And I'm going. And at this point, there's like the glimmer at the end of the tunnel, because I can see like the light from the parking lot outside of the park. So I'm going towards it, and at this point, I see this huge propane tank, right? And I take out my crossbow, and things start going slow-mo, and I'm like, and anyway, then I jump out of the forest, and I'm like, whoa, land on my back, huge, boom, splinters flying everywhere, you know, everything's going crazy, there's things like going past my face, and I hear the murderer go, no, and I'm like, yes, and then that's when Amy and Sam come back in, and they're like, roll to a stop, and then like transform back in, and I'm like, they're like, Brad, what happened? I thought you were an Autobot too. And I was like, no, sorry guys, I'm a regular human being. And they're like, oh man, I'm sorry. I mean, if I would have known. I'm like, guys, stop. I'm just glad I'm okay. And then they hug me, and then like cue the music, right? Anyway, we drive back, I get in my car, go home, hit the sack, come back here, and I tell you guys the story. Bye.